What is up, guys? It's Mekabre. We're back with yet another Destiny 2 video, and today's video is something fun, I think at least. It's something that I have seen a few creators bring up. Uh, Big one being Cross, but a lot of small-time content creators, some of which I've been following for a long time, have made a couple of videos on this actually, and it's kind of funny that it's not gaining any traction, and it drives me nuts because it's something that I think would be very beneficial to the game. I would imagine, draw a lot of people back into the game because maybe their favorite guns are actually worthwhile now. I'm not sure. But there's a lot of practicality and a lot of sense behind making this change. So what is this change that I'm talking about? Well, before we talk about that, we got to talk about this goal because it is ending very, very soon. At the time of recording this video, it's the 26th of April, okay? By the time you could watch this, the very earliest you could watch this, it's the 27th, okay? What does this mean? Well, this means you guys have a couple of days left to get to that goal, okay? My goal being 50 subs by the end of April. We're currently, at the time of me recording, we are currently sitting at 42 subs. Thank you to every single one of you out there who has subscribed so far. But if you enjoy Destiny, if you have friends that enjoy Destiny, please subscribe if you're not already. Tell them that they should come and subscribe, and turn on that bell for notifications. We post videos every Tuesday, every Saturday. We have a podcast twice each month. We'll talk about possibly changing that in the future. I have an excuse. Do not worry. But that's besides the point. Let's talk about what we came here to talk about, and that is mods. Yes, that's right. Okay, we know that there are mods in the game for guns, specific guns, may I, or specific perks, may I add. I'm not talking the mods on your armor. While those are very beneficial, and I think they're very, very good for a lot of things, such as Warmind cell builds, perhaps, or Charged with Light builds. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones on the guns, and the perks on said guns. Well, let's just name a few that you may be familiar with. Perhaps the Rampage spec, putting that on a hand cannon that has Rampage, allowing your Rampage to last a little longer, and hopefully you can reload a hand cannon if need be. Or maybe the Surrounded spec, doing the same thing as Rampage, however for a different perk entirely. Or perhaps the Dragonfly spec, where getting a precision kill with a weapon that has Dragonfly, it has an increased radius and effectiveness of damage. I think you guys probably know most of these mods, right? A lot of you probably actually use them. Maybe you don't, maybe you do. I highly recommend finding a weapon that uses Surrounded and using it. If you don't have a good escape velocity right now, get one with Overflow Surrounded perhaps, and slap on your Surrounded spec. It makes the gun a whole lot better. What am I going on about, though? We know all these mods are really good. A lot of people have been using them for a long time. This isn't a PSA to say, hey, these mods exist. You should try them. No. I'm complaining to Bungie directly. We haven't seen new mods for our weapons since what? Black Armory? Really? That was forever ago. And for those of you who remember doing it, maybe you don't even have all these mods because they're gone, because you can't get some of them. Well, I think you can now through drops, world drops, but you couldn't get some of them, you know? Like, it was easy to go to 801 and just pick them up, right? And now it's like, okay, well, even if I don't have them, there's just such a small amount, and it's for some guns that, or perks that aren't even that great anymore. So why, what would I change? What do I suggest? Well, quite simply put, add some new mods. We haven't gotten any new ones in a long time, and I think it'd be very beneficial to the game. We have received some amazing perks these past few seasons, whether it be from the Deepstone Crypt raid, or perhaps seasonal weapons. This season specifically, we got some of the perks from the Deepstone Crypt raid on our Nightfall weapons. I mean, having some, or wait, no, just kidding. Apologies. Some, or wait, yeah, no, One for All is on Shadow Price. Pardon me. And also Palindrome. Yeah, and that was a Deepstone Crypt perk. Now, what could you do to change this? Well, introduce some mods that go with some of these new perks that are coming out. I mean, this season alone, we got Frenzy, and a lot of people are really enjoying using Frenzy. I myself am one, and I know it's getting nerfed. I have no problem with it being nerfed. It is extraordinarily powerful in PvE, but perhaps adding a mod to increase the duration or the ease of starting it? I don't know. I'm just suggesting that as an example. There's so many different ways they could go with this, but yet Bungie has done nothing. So Bungie, this is my plea to you. This is my plea to you bigger YouTubers out there who actually have an influence on this. Shout out to Azcross, who has made a video on this and talked about it. Please introduce some new mods to go with these new perks that you're releasing. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could just in the slightest help out a little bit. Perhaps for reconstruction, introduce a mod that increases the speed at which reconstruction works. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you can make it after a kill increase the speed at which reconstruction works. I'm just suggesting a few ideas here, and really it's not up to me in the long run, it's up to the Bungie devs. So please, if any of you are watching, take the time, make some new mods. I think myself, and I would imagine the community, would get behind this very easily, seeing as how some of these new perks on these guns are absolutely insane, and getting a mod to pair with it would be all that much better. Now, why do I think we're headed, hopefully, in this path at some point? Well, this season was the introduction of a lot of adept mods, and I think end of last season as well. And what is this? Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? I think it's a little bit of both. Having adept weapons with adept mods is very, very strong. I mean, having adept Icarus on Palindrome or Igneous Hammer makes it insane. But do I think we need a bunch new adept mods? At this point, no. I would stick with the set you have now, but introduce just new regular old mods that can go on whatever weapon you want. And I think this would help the game out tremendously. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys came out to the live stream. As far as I know, at the time of recording this video, I plan on live streaming Tuesday at Reset this week. If you missed it, feel free, check. It might be in the videos. I might still be live at the time of this coming out. I'm not sure yet. And if you don't find anything, well, don't worries. Don't worries. Pardon me again. Don't worry. Come out this Thursday or maybe this Friday, and you'll catch me live, probably playing some Destiny 2. So, thank you guys for watching the video. If you made it this far, let me know in the comment section down below. And with that, I have nothing else to say except for get back to grinding, you crazy guardians.